turn this off. All right, I've already done my pre-trip, but I'm going to use that time to really do this live feed, and whether somebody jumps in or not, it'll automatically upload. So, big changes. Hey, Quan, what's up, man? I just started this. Can you hear me? First, can you hear me okay? I updated the phone. I'm using the mic. So can y'all hear me okay? Cool. Hey, Melissa, you haven't been in the channel. Thank you for coming in. Okay, good. Yeah, I'm gonna do this headset thing, and I position the truck where I'm in an open area, so I hopefully get a good signal. All right. I'll be home probably Sunday, and then I'm gonna start cleaning off the truck more. I'm maybe staying with them. I don't know, but after hearing Larry's story yesterday and some stuff that happened to me last night, I'm leaving the reefer division, so I'm not gonna be on reefer here. That's what I'm gonna get into. I had some stuff happen last night, and it's kind of like one of those moments where I think God is trying to tell you something. So, and after, sorry about that, y'all. I just want to make sure I can see your comments when they come up. After talking to Larry, which is, a female, yesterday, I made some decisions that it was in my best interest to leave the reefer. If you deal with the problems, and then what I saw something when I delivered the last load I just got off of, I was at Borders and Customs in Carson. Another driver from my company came in. There were 4 of us checking in with the with security at Borders and Customs, and you could hear do this in the back of the truck. It was doing this. When you hear that, that means that you got an air leak and something is going on with your airlines and your brakes. And he walked back there like it wasn't nothing. And all of us were just looking at this guy like, dude, that's so loud. There's no way in hell, unless you're deaf, you don't know that something's going on with this trailer. No big deal, because a lot of the equipment is like that on the trailer side. Then after listening to the young lady who came over to the company who had asked me about coming here, and she was just trying to get her refresher done and her experience, I'm like, yeah, I'm done. Because I've been trying to, because I like my driver manager, I've been trying to stick it out, but you can't, it's too much. So right now I'm trying to get a dedicated drop hook in Phoenix. I have a connection for one, which I'm looking at. I'm going to be talking to her hopefully later tonight. Worst case scenario, we'll clean off the truck. I'll head to Texas and do a 30-day, and I'll be on my way to another company. So I'm looking at all of the big picture of everything. But I'll probably do drop hook. I was going to try to do drop hook drive in until January, February, end of January, February, just to make my money, build my money up. So that's kind of what's going on right now. I'm only going to be on here for about 20 minutes, but last night, between the story I told you guys yesterday about Larry and her coming over here, and her name ain't really Larry, so we talked about a driver who actually came to the company. Between Larry coming over and their experience being so horrific, and then what I experienced last night, I had another trailer. I was going to drop a trailer that was half decent to pick up one of our old trailers. I could see the rust before I even started looking at the crank. And I'm like, oh my God, here we go again. But the treatment I got at that facility, and I'm never at usually refrigerated. One thing I like about refrigerated, customers for refrigerated are always usually cool. My treatment last night at this facility was like, I almost felt like in the Twilight Zone. When I got there, the security, I had been there one time before a year ago, and it was a totally different process. And when I got there, I drove onto the lot as instructed from the signs. The security guard came out. She wrote down the number of the trailer. She wrote down the number of the tractor, and she never spoke. And I said, oh, ma'am, how you doing? What would you like from me tonight? And she said, nothing. Okay. And then she walked back into her guard shack. So I'm like, okay, this is weird. So I follow her to the guard shack, waiting, thinking she's going to get me some information. She then puts her phone down and puts her earbuds in her ear and looks at her phone. this is getting weirder, right? So I'm standing there looking at her through the glass. And she gets up and she goes, oh, you need to go around the corner. And closes the door. No lie. I'm like, what the is going on? So I go around the corner. There's a check-in upstairs, totally different from when I was there before. I head up the stairs to the check-in. He's behind like some damn bulletproof glass, which I understood why, because by the way they treating you, you want to rip his ass through that thing and slap the shit out of him. I wouldn't do that in person, but I'm just saying. I'm like, he goes, what do you need? I said, well, hello, sir. I mean, I'll get real calm on you, and then I can be sarcastic in a very calm asshole way. Well, hello, sir. I said, I really need anything, but I understand that your company needs a load that goes up to Washington State to this XYZ grocery chain. And I'm with XYZ company, and I'm here to pick up that load. Your license? I'm telling you, normally with reefer, you don't get customers treating you like this. I'm like, okay, God, this is a glaring sign. I'm having a color purple moment. God is trying to tell you something. I was like, here's the license. He says, he takes my license, writes some stuff down. He shoves 2 papers out. And he says, sign here. So I put SOC because I haven't seen a load, shipper loading count. And then I initial my initials. So I put my license back in. I'm looking at him. And he goes, and I said, do we have a trailer number I'm supposed to be picking up? So he tells me, he says, well, can you remember a trailer number? And I said, well, being that I have some paper and a pen, I can write it down. I mean, just this is the kind of asshole behavior I got at this place. I said, then he gets ready to turn around. I said, I'm sorry. Where am I going to find this trailer at? Last time I went there, I had to go to a whole nother facility. So I'm like, is it over at that facility? Is it here on this yard? Where's this trailer? And I brought another trailer. What do you want me to do with it? This was my day last night. So finally, when we got down to the rest of the drama, I was going to pick up the trailer. They high-sided it. What that means is that they cranked the landing gear all the way to the top. This is a 42,000-pound load. I can see the rust already, which means I'm going to be out here trying to crank it down to bust the rust. So I said to the security guard, can you just lift it up and I can crank it down? I'm going to get my supervisor. You do that. The supervisor comes out. I'm sitting in the truck. And I said, sir, this is what I need you to do because you guys have high-sided it. And I just want to help, lower it down. I said, your yard dog is in and out of here. Can we just grab him and get off our lot? Bye. No lie. I'm so blown right now. I'm like, I'm done. So what I ended up doing, I basically, let me make sure I'm trying to see if I missed any comments. Did not. Okay. Last night, I basically wrote the company, told them what took place. Hold on. I got comments? It's saying I got comments. I don't know. Wrote the company, told them what took place, and talked to my driver manager this morning. And I also told her we had our come to Jesus meeting. I said, I'm done. As far as I'm concerned, I'm done. Yeah, so that's what took place, guys. So I'm going temporarily over to the drive-in, hoping to go to the drive-in section of the company. And I should, once I do that, I want to do just drop and hook. I'm talking to somebody who's already on a dedicated that worked under my previous, under the guy who did my refresher training. He got me her information. I'll be talking to her tonight. I got on my way here to Nevada to pick up a load that's going to take me to Walmart, which I love Walmart loads. I like logical stuff. Sorry about that. I'm a knee all here. So I like logical stuff. Hello to whoever's coming in. For whatever reason, my little arrow is not working, but I ain't going to worry about that. Let's see if I go back. Sometimes I don't. I don't know. It won't let me do it. It won't let me. So yeah, so that's what's going on, y'all. And I'm only gonna be on here for about a couple more minutes because I got to get rolling and I got to call the trucker Bill back. But the big news is I'm gonna switch over to hopefully a regional, and I want something based out of Arizona. Hey, Linda, what's up? And so for those of you who came in a little bit later, it'll replay, but I got like 7 more minutes. How's everybody else doing up in here? Oh, no. I don't want to delete your message, Quan. No, I don't. Hold on. Quan, I accidentally deleted your message. Ignore it. I'm sorry about that. Are you still on there? Oh, no one put a comment up. That's why. Okay. Got you. Okay, I got you. Accidentally. If you hit too quickly, it'll jack your message on you. So, okay, good. I don't want to delete you. So yeah, so you guys will go back, but yeah, I'm doing on that, and I'm going to Casa Grande. Well, I'm going to Nevada first, then Casa Grande, Arizona. So I'll be home by Sunday, and then me and the Joe will probably clean some more stuff off the truck because I don't know which way this is going to go. If they can get me something dedicated, I'm going to stick in for until probably February. If they can't get me something dedicated or regional, then I'm going to go ahead and get my paper out, and I'll be going to Texas and hanging with my dad for about 30 days. So that's kind of where this is all going because I'm over it. And you know, it's funny because I told Larry, who I told her, I said, you know, thank you, because really between what she told me that morning, what I witnessed with the equipment on another driver, and how nonchalant he was. I mean, brakes are serious. Airlines are serious. How nonchalant he was about it. It's because he's gotten used to the substandard equipment. And yeah, Linda, thank you. He's gotten used to the substandard equipment. And you know, it's like no big deal, because you should have seen the look on all the drivers. There were guys there who were probably 18, 15 years, and they looked at this. And then I pointed to my truck to show that I was with the same company, and I said, but I'm not the same kind of driver. And they were like, and we all looked, and I said, guys, and we all sat there and talked about it for a few minutes, because he just looked at us, and he you know, he didn't care. And that's what they need. If you're going to run it like this, that's what you need. You need people who don't really care. And for me, that it sits as it almost like because I do have a work ethic and I have that safety thing going on. It almost like a sick feeling in my stomach, because I'm just looking. I'm like, I can't take this anymore. I can't do this anymore. The drive-in division, when I was with my refresher trainer, totally different. They have more new drive-ins. I don't know if it's because it's just cheaper to have those. And me and Joe talked. He said, well, do you think they're going to just get rid of the reefer division? Because it sounds like they don't even want to invest in it. I said, that's a question I had as well. I said, because the only new trailers they buy for reefer are reefer dedicated, like your Winco, Costco, Walmart. They pretty much, if they do any dedicated or have stuff they have to do, those trailers are the newer trailers that they do for them. Freight, the OTR reefer, then it goes in these pieces of crap trailers. Like today on this lot, I walked this lot literally looking at several different trailers, trying to find a half-assed decent reefer me up into Nevada, and where I'm going in case there's any snow or anything like that. I wanted good tires. So yeah. But yeah, last night did it for me, and I was like, this is all happening for a reason. That kind of like God is trying to tell me something. So real talk, guys, if you're working for a company or you decide to get into this, please be safe, and don't stay in unsafe stuff. Like the other company, they gave me, their equipment was great. But if you're riding your driver so hard, you're waking them to sleep or birth, you're asking them to kind of go over miles, even though they were saying they were. You're doing any of that stuff, that is an unsafe environment. It don't matter how new the equipment is, because a tired driver is going to be drivers falling asleep at the wheel and basically turning that truck over. That's what you're going to get. For me, I had like that in a wide segments of the road that started missing. That means that I'm getting so tired that I'm awake. I'm like semi-awake and driving, and I was like, I can't do this. And then when they say if they mess with your home time, you need to be done. If they mess with your money, You need to be done. They did both. And this company started the home time was really the first clue. And now with all of the dealing with the equipment issues and having to report stuff and get it fixed, that's the second part because it messes with your money. Because if your equipment is not maintained and you're always in the shop broke down or trying to get stuff fixed, which delays you on stuff, then it messes up your money. So you need to go somewhere where they'll maintain the equipment so you can keep running and not have equipment that's not maintained well. But my time is up, y'all. I'm going to close this one out. I want to thank y'all for coming in. I'll probably do some more lives when I get home and let y'all know how things go. I'm going to be rolling for the next few days. But I like doing the lives whether you're in here or not because it auto-uploads. So sometimes I don't even have to have anybody in here. I'll just do a video because it auto-uploads. I don't have to save it to the phone. Only issue is that this ghetto mobile, its signal sometimes really sucks. So I try to find somewhere in the yard where it looks like I got all the bars and then get on here and make sure y'all could hear me. But anyway, as usual, 2 and 2, be blessed, be safe. Don't get any accidents, y'all. And it's going to be a lot of crazy weather on the 40 right now, down there in the Texas area, Oklahoma, I think New Mexico. They're all bracing for, my dad said there was high winds, and I know they have a big winter storm coming. So y'all be blessed and be safe. Me, I'll be praying for you. Peace.